Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. I thank everybody for coming today. Thank you, Spirit, for letting us have clear and concise messages. Thank you for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. Thank you for letting us see what the card is showing us and telling us. I love everyone. And here's our first card. First card out is King of Wands. Divine Masculine is in his feels over Divine Feminine. He is obsessed. He doesn't know what to do at this point. He knows what he wants. He knows that he has that drive, that passion to get there, but he kind of doesn't know how to get there. You know, he has this plan in his head. You know, he wants to, I guess, surprise her. He wants to come in, completely different than he was coming in before. He doesn't want to come in all like sexy, sexy, sexy. He wants to come in a little bit more like real. You know, before he used to come in, and it was all about the sex. And of course, he wants to jump her bones immediately, but he knows that he needs to show something else, when he first comes in. So a lot of them could be trying to come back as friends. They could have this text that might become, hi, how are you? How's life treating you? How you been doing? It could be very lighthearted, and you're like, what is that? Like after all this time, you're just going to be like, hi, how are you? But you know what? That little text that you think is something that's insignificant is going to be like something that means so much, because it's going to reopen that door for you guys to start talking again, for you guys to start mingling again, for you guys to go out and get to know each other again. And as that happens, the relationship will build and build and build. Okay? He wants to get that foot in the door. And he knows that he can't just come back, trying to have, sex with her or jump into bed with her, because a lot of them will tell him, get out of here. It's been a long time. I'm hoping that you learned your lessons, because I know I learned some on my own, and we got to do this differently. As you can see, there's a lot of gold in that card. He's healing. There's a lot of orange. That's the sacral chakra. So things have changed for him. Even though he may look the same and a little bit of that action may be there, he really wants to be more serious, and he wants to come in and be that committed person that you're looking for him to be. Okay. Next card out is, because he knows this is a destined, fated, unconditional love relationship. And he knows that you guys have lived many lifetimes together. You see the blue in this? He's working on that throat chakra. He's working on those emotions, and he wants to get to those calmer waters. Okay? He knows that he's been through a lot of different people in his life, and nobody compares to you. No one. He thought he could, instantly go out and get somebody else to take your place. He found out, not so much. Not so much. No one is like you. He knows you are one of a kind. He knows that, he has hit the jackpot when it comes to a person for him. You are the person that he has dreamed about all of his life. And he's going to do all that he can do to get back to you. He's not going to stop. All stops are out. Whatever the expense, whatever the situation, whatever he has to do, he's going to come in, because he wants that Two of Cups with you. Okay? Next card out is, he's coming with communication. He's moving forward towards you, and he's coming with communication. Okay? He did a lot of procrastinating. He knows that there was plenty of times when he could have come back and he could have reopened that door, but instead that ego got in the way. And he said, you know what? I don't have to do anything. She'll always be there for me, or he'll always be there for me. I don't have to make any moves, because I know that they're going to come back to me. Once that time came when he saw that there was no movement towards him, and as time got longer and longer and longer, And as he longed for his divine feminine longer and longer and longer, and as that love grew stronger and stronger and stronger, and as that obsession grew bigger and bigger and bigger, he couldn't believe it. He was like, I've been through a lot of different people. I've never had this reaction with any other human being on earth ever. And he knew instantly. He said, this is not the normal situation. This is not the normal relationship that I'm used to. Okay? That's when he ran. That's when he got away. That's when he said, I got to get away from this. I feel too many emotions. I never felt this before. I don't like this feeling. I said, it just makes me feel out of control. Okay? And that's why he ran away. Because he felt that total out of control. I can't stop myself. You know, she could tell me to do anything, or he could tell me to do anything, and I'm totally vulnerable to them. And he didn't like that out of control, not having not having any control over his feeling. Okay? Next card out is, yep. And in that case, what he's doing now is he's going away from anything that no longer serves him. He's going, like you say, he's in that boat. He's in that boat by himself. He's actually going to those calmer waters. And, you know, he wants to tell you all his secrets. You see that moon in the background? He wants to tell you all those secrets, all those issues, all those problems, all those reasons why he didn't show up, all those reasons why he left and he didn't come back. Okay? But when he comes back, he's going to be like an open book. He's going to let you know all the things that is the reason why he left, and the things he had to learn, and the lessons that he did learn through all of those different karmic situations, cycles, people, and whatever over there. Okay, that was the Gilded Tarot. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. I couldn't even shuffle the After Tarot for any time before the card flew out. First card out is Ace of Wands. I told you, he has unbelievable passion. He's been with people. A lot of these divine masculines are very attractive people. Okay? They could have a lion's share of different type of people. Okay? So he was like, you know what? I don't have to worry about it. You know what? This was a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Just like all the rest of them. I'm just going to, go about my business. I'm leaving, as time goes, this feeling will fade away. I won't have to worry about her anymore or him anymore. As time went on, it just got stronger and stronger and stronger. The passion grew bigger and bigger and bigger. And he was like, what the heck is this? He tried to be a chameleon. You see the chameleon in the hand, right? He tried to mesh himself into other situations. He said, you know what? I'll get myself involved with a bunch of work. I'll get myself involved with this other group over here. I'll get myself involved with anything else to get my mind off of him or her. And it didn't work. It just made it worse and worse and worse for him. He became more and more obsessed. Okay? So now he's to that point where no one or nothing else will do but his divine counterpart. Okay? Next card out is, and this is justice. This is spirit coming in and saying, you know what? You had your prize in front of you and you let it get away. It's a song that said the one that got away. Okay? So it's time for you now to come back and tell the truth. You see the swords in Justice's hand, and you see that those scales are in the other hand. He has to tell the truth, and he has to come in with balance. Okay? Because he knows at this point that she is the one for him. And he knows that he did her completely wrong. He didn't do the right thing by his divine feminine. Okay? He could do it right by all these other people, but he could never quite do right by her. And now he knows that he made the wrong moves. He knows he should have been running towards her, and he was running away. Okay? And Justice is here to tell him, listen, it's time to go back and apologize. It's time to go back and tell the truth. It's time to go back and balance the scales in your relationship with your divine counterpart. Next card out is, and he is the Chariot. More balance. He's going to be rushing in. He is going to be rushing in. If you notice with the Chariot, those Sphinxes, he has no reins that are in control of them. He is controlling them with his feelings and with his mind. Okay? He's getting himself balanced so he can guide them to wherever he needs to go. Okay? He was so unbalanced and so confused with all of that situation over there that he had no control over his life. And Spirit let his life get totally out of control while he was away from his divine feminine. Because Spirit wanted him to know that, listen, you noticed before that whenever you were around your divine counterpart, that life felt like it was going right, right? But you notice since he's been gone, your life is total shambles. Okay, Spirit wanted him to know that, listen, this is the person you're supposed to be with, okay? Get yourself together, get yourself balanced, come in with the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and tell her or him that you love them and that you care for them and that they are the person that you want to be with. And then do the right thing for yourself as well as them. Yeah. That is exactly what Spirit did. Spirit put him through his total paces. Okay. Last card out is, yeah. Because this is what he came in with originally. This deception, and trying to pull the wool over the person's eye, over the divine feminine's eye, and all of that. Okay, and he ended up pulling the wool over himself. If you notice, he has the swords, right? He left 2 back there, and he has 5 in his hand. And if you notice how he's walking with them, he's going to easily get cut up with those swords. And because he thought that he was playing tricks on divine feminine, if you notice, there's a rope on the ground, and he's stepping his foot right into the trap. The minute his foot goes in, they're going to pull him right away. So he'll get cut up by the swords and everything else will happen. Spirit wants his life to be a living hell because he didn't do the right thing by his divine feminine. Okay? And until he does do the right thing, nothing is going to happen well for him. It's part of his penance. Okay? Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay, now we're going to be using the Hidden Truth Volume 2. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Edition. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for us. All right, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, he made his own bed hard because he didn't do the right thing. But now he's going through his paces to find a way to come back and correct the wrongs that he did. Okay, first card out in the Hidden Truth Oracle Volume 2, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine is, I still feel pain. Yeah, he feels pain because he knows that he made the wrong decision. He went in the wrong direction. Okay? He knows now that he should not have done. He should have been running towards his divine counterpart instead of away. Okay? Next card out is, I don't want to let you go. Yeah. That's why he's coming up with that plan. See, 7 of Swords is not just deception. 7 of Swords is also a planning card. Okay? He's planning his return. Okay, but he knows when he comes back, it can't be any of that like wish-wash stuff. It has to be truth, honesty, balance. Okay, because his divine feminine is not looking for any foolishness. She's looking for somebody who's going to be there for her, stable, and able to do the right thing for her. Okay, because she knows who she is. She knows her worth. Okay, she had to learn that through all these lessons, but she found out exactly who she is. Okay, and not to be ego-y and cocky and none of that. She just knows that she's not going to take any crap. Okay, if he's going to come the right way, she'll give him a chance. If he doesn't, then she'll tell him, see ya. It's just the way it's going to be. Next card out is, I know you don't feel the same way. This is him trying to come up with some crap. Trying to say, oh, it's not me, it's you. No, it is you. It is you. And no, she does feel the same way. But like I said, she knows her worth. She's not going to just put up with any old thing that you come out with. Okay? You got to come the right way. And you already know that. Okay? You already know that. All right? So, it's nice to come up with things, but, come up with the right things, not the wrong things. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Now we're going to be using the Messages of Love Oracle cards. First card out is, in the beginning, he thought it was strictly sex. He said, it doesn't matter. This is just another sexual situation, just like all those other ones that I always had. No, it's not. No, it's not. The sex that you have with your counterpart, you've never experienced any sex like that with any of those other people that you've ever encountered. Okay? So this connection is so much more than sexual. Okay, in the beginning, you both thought maybe that's what it was, but as time has gone on, Spirit has showed you that that is not what this connection is. It's a whole lot more than that. Okay, and believe me, the SEX that they do have is totally off the charts. He's never ever had any encounter like that with any of those other people that he's been with ever in his life. That is one of the main draws that makes him so passionate towards his divine feminine. Okay? Next card out is, this is another thing. He doesn't want to feel that vulnerability. Yeah, that is the pain that he feels, because he knows that when he feels real vulnerable, it's like pain to him. Yeah, he's like, oh my God, I never had anybody make me feel like this before. I always was the one that was in control of it. Now they're in control of me. And that really scares him. He's totally out of control with that. His mind tells him, wait a minute, this isn't right. This isn't the way it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be in control of them. They're never supposed to be in control of me. Wrong, 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 wrong. And as part of your lesson, Spirit wants you to learn, guess what? You got to get out of your mind and get into your heart. Okay? There's a song like that too. Okay? Yeah. So you know what? There's some lessons that Divine Masculine had to go through. There's some paces that he had to go through in order to get himself back to where he needs to be with his Divine Feminine. Okay, next card out is, release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Yeah, he has to let go of all those karmic cycles, all those naysayers, all those people who keep telling him, you know what, man, give it up. You don't need that person. They're not going to mean you any good. No, it's going to be the best thing that ever happened to you in your life. Okay? Whoever that person is, they're just envious and jealous because they wish it was them instead of you. Okay? So they come up with any old thing just to try to make themselves feel better. Okay? Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Now we're going to be using the regular Hidden Truth Oracle cards. First card out is, the timing just wasn't right. No, the timing was right, but you know what? Spirit had to put each of you through your paces so you could learn the lessons that you need to learn to become the vulnerable, unconditional love, compassionate, truthful, honest people that you need to be for each other as well as for the collective. So no, timing was perfect. Okay, it's just that unfortunately sometimes certain things take longer than others. You can bake a lot of different things. Some things take longer to bake in the oven than others. Okay, so this pie took a little bit longer than somebody else's pie. But you know what? When the pie is done, it's going to be the best tasting pie you ever had in your life. Okay, next card out is, I wish I had treated you better. Yeah, this is a lot of that grief, sorrow, regret. This right here. Because you know what? He didn't treat her right or him right. But you know what? He wasn't awakened. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't understand the journey. But as time went on, Spirit has showed him that this is the journey. You guys lived many lifetimes together. And there were a lot of karmic lessons that you guys had to learn because through your family lineage, there were a lot of things that you had to take care of. They said, when you heal yourself, you heal like 6 generations behind you and 6 generations ahead of you. So that's a lot of karma and a lot of situations that you have to heal in order to get yourself to the right situation. Okay? So it is not an easy journey, but it is a necessary journey that benefits you as well as many in your generation and in your future generations to boot. Last card out is, I know it was a distraction from your pain. This card, look, you both were in pain. Okay, everybody's healing, and healing's not easy. But you know what? It's a necessary evil to clear the karma that you need to clear. Okay? So, you know what? Out of bad things, good things happen. Now we're going to be using some of these romance angel cards, and then we're going to close out the reading. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Please watch the entire reading. Please watch it from beginning to end. Holy sheesh. Because there's messages throughout. And there's a lot of these romance angels that fell on the floor. And there's 4 of them, and I'm going to take all 4. Okay? First one out is religious factors. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This card, what this means is, you know what? Divine masculine, divine feminine could be completely different types of people. You know, one could be white, one could be black. One could be Christian, one could be Jewish. One could be spiritual, one could be going to church all the time. You know, there's a lot of different factors that come up when it comes to this, okay? So divine masculine was always afraid of what other people thought. You know, oh my God, you know, what's going to happen? You know, when I bring my divine feminine around, what are they going to say about him or her? I can't believe it. You know, I don't want to deal with these people like this. You know, I want to stay in my little bubble over here and just continue to live this unauthentic life that I live. But Spirit said, guess what? Nah, I'm putting somebody in your life who is not your normal type. But guess what? You're going to love them. You're going to care for them. You're going to want to be with them. And they're going to be the best thing that ever happened to you. Okay? And that's exactly what a lot of these divine masculines are getting. Okay? They're getting a gem. Okay? And it's nothing like the normal person that they ever dealt with. Next card out is, this could be the one. It's not this could be the one. This is the one. Okay? You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay? This is your divine counterpart. Okay? Yes. So this is the one. It's not this could be the one. This is the one. Okay, even though it doesn't look like your normal type, you already know, you can feel it in your bones that your divine counterpart is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Okay, next card out is, stay optimistic about your love life. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah. In order for this journey to succeed, in order for you guys to come back together, you have to be positive. You have to love yourself and you have to care for yourself. And you have to be a much higher person. You have to be a much better person for yourself. Okay, you have to vibe much higher. Okay, you can't be low vibration. You can't be, I hate my divine counterpart. You can't be any of that. Okay, you have to love them like you love yourself. And when you come back together, you have to forgive. You have to listen, love, and forgive. I always say it. Listen to what they have to say to you. You know, love them with unconditional feelings and forgive them for what they've done. Okay? And let them go through the pace of showing you that they truly love you. He's working on his throat chakra. That's why that coughing just happened. Okay? So I ask everyone to give everyone a chance. Do unto others as you want to be done to you. Okay? And the last card out is attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay? Yeah. That's why I said you have to be self-love, self-care. Do the best things you can do for yourself. Whatever you want to do right now. If you want to take a vacation, take a vacation. If you want to go to some beautiful close by place, like, if you want to go walk in a beautiful park, go walk in a beautiful park. If you want to go buy yourself something beautiful, go buy something. Whatever you want to do, whatever's going to make you feel good, do it. Because that is something that will work like a magnet for your divine counterpart. Because once you're being good to yourself, once you love yourself and care for yourself, that will draw them back together to you like a magnet, like a moth to a flame. Okay? I want to thank everybody for coming today. I want to thank the Spirit for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. I love all you guys, and have a great day. Bye.